The Battle of Sidley Green, as read from the Bexhill Smuggling Trail, written by Julian Porter of Bexhill Museum. During the late 18th and early 19th centuries, smuggling had become a serious problem, and many local families were involved to a greater or lesser degree. The Pocock family, who used to run the butcher's shop at the far end of the High Street, are known to have been involved in smuggling in the late 18th century. Late at night, on January the 3rd, 1828, a running battle between smugglers and blockade men shattered the peace of this sleepy but secretive community. Smugglers from the Little Common Gang had landed an illicit cargo on the shore and were racing to bring it inland, with men of the coast blockade in hot pursuit. An eyewitness staying at the Bell Inn saw smugglers taking a wounded man and a cartload of goods into the yard of the inn. He also reported villagers shouting from their windows to the smugglers below, warning them that the blockade men were close behind. The final and fatal encounter took place further inland. When the coast blockade's reinforcements arrived, it was the infamous Battle of Sidley Green. Late at night, on Friday the 3rd of January, 1828, with Sidley Green illuminated by the light of the moon in its last quarter, a dramatic and bloody scene unfolded. Smugglers had fought a running battle with men of the coast blockade all the way from the shore, and it was at Sidley Green that the fight reached its fatal climax. Reinforcements from the Galley Hill Martello Tower arrived, and the smugglers' batsmen drew up into a line to hold them off, while the carts of contraband and tubmen with barrels of alcohol and parcels of tobacco made their escape. The brutal fighting involved about 16 to 18 batsmen wielding their long wooden staves, with a number of lightly armed smugglers in support, and about 40 blockademen armed with swords, muskets and bayonets. Many combatants were seriously wounded, 2 fatally. On the coast blockade side, Quartermaster Collins had his brains beaten out by the batsmen. On the smugglers' side, old Timothy Smithhurst was shot through the neck. Smithhurst's body was found the next morning, still grasping a wooden bat, which was almost hacked to pieces by the cutlasses of the blockade men. The smugglers and most of the cargo escaped, but 10 men were later arrested. A local girl of loose character gave information that led to the arrest of her lover, Charles Hills, and he became an informer in return for a reduction in his sentence. They were at first sentenced to death, but this was then reduced to transportation for life to New South Wales in Australia.